Alright, welcome back. We're gonna try and get New Vegas to stay stable long enough to crank through a playthrough now that the season 2 of this TV show started and they're headed that way too. I'm gonna head that way too. Also,
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious
gotta make the money.
Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Dig. Benny, I'm kicking you in the ass if you shoot me in the
Made
head.
your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I'm kicking your ass. All right, got past the starting movie. Got credits. No crashes yet. That's a good sign. Then we get past the first loading screen. Woohoo! I think we're good.
You're awake.
How about that?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Used the same name that the last Fallout 4 playthrough had.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Grab a preset. Ivory. Looks good. Next. Oh, I can change the presets from in here. Yep, but it breaks the whole initial preset load. Don't change the presets. I think I really screwed it up now. Here's Patchy. Wanted to change the hair color. There we go. Super red for now. Yes.
I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Job,
Okay.
Doc.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Is it a race, Doc? I think it is.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
You're quiet. Try that.
We can chat later. The sooner you finish these tests, the sooner you can get out of here.
I'll do one more point. Strength, because I'm a pack rat. Probably good to have a point in charisma. Point in intelligence. Ability. We'll do luck instead of... There we go. Not a horrible mix.
That's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
All right, let's take a look at the couch. TV's broken, Doc. Oop, look away, YouTube, look away. Yeah, Doc strips you when he gets you out.
All right. I'm going to say a word.
Take the bullet out of your forehead. You had to
first thing
pick
that comes to mind.
your clothes off, too.
Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Aww.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Yeah, no.
I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
That's why I'm a content creator, right?
I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Straight in.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Vault psychiatrist. None of these make sense. None of these match.
Okay.
Losing wound.
How about this one?
Doc, that's a lady's bits. You can't be showing that on YouTube. You're going to get me demonetized.
Last one.
Two bears high-fiving. And something in the background. All right, I can at least see the bearded man, right? Because you got eyes here, nose, and the beard coming around it.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Lockpick or... Hey, we're not sneaking. Lockpick or science? Lockpick it is.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Few traits or none. Take those two. Wild Wasteland is always fun.
That about does it. Come with me. I'll see you out.
YouTube, look away. Look away, YouTube. Avert your eyes. Oh, sorry, YouTube.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's. I think she was about your size.
You just
she
don't
hardly
walk,
wore it after we left the
anybody
vault.
walking out of your house buck
Felt
naked.
it was too brazen. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No hardcore. Bright light, bright light. Where's that metal fella? Talk to him first.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Who are they?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Did y'all just sit there and watch?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I'll tell them. Bye
Happy
for now.
trails!
They'll have the same request I always do for these things. And hold those DLC spam messages till you're at the appropriate spot, or your level wise, for it to even matter.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
It's just rude. Meet up with Sonny. Oh, talk to Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Tell me who shot me in the head.
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You get a lot of gold?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
And good?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Sure, I always keep a gun handy, whether I'm by the Hoover Dam or not.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Good to know. What about
the
Victor?
Machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Again, I always keep my gun handy.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
You just watch him shoot me in the head and walk away too?
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Yep.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Well, only
Tell you what,
sarsaparilla's fighting first.
I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Down the southeast a short way. Practically southwest here when you make the turn. It's not even near the southeast anymore. You are bad at directions. I'm not sure I can trust you to get me to Brim.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there?
Yeah.
We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else.
Have you
Let's
considered
see if
not
we can
getting
get a
bit?
little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
That's time. Where'd you go?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
I could use some caps.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Even keep up. guess we're done with this one. Come on, Cheyenne.
You like that? I'm glad that's over.
All right, nailed it. We're good at. I'm so good at
Now
this.
that was some good work.
Pro gamer
Even got
right
a little
there.
exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble.
Well,
One more
thank
thing
you.
I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Sounds like a plan. We better go talk to this chick that we saved too. Maybe she'll have a reward.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Helpful nature and good springs. I'm such a helpful dead person. Thanks, Benny. Oh, I guess I'm coming up to school. Now, where the heck I thought I was going. A little bit of backtrack after that quick crash. Still think I'm helpful. He's limping. Gecko's got her that time. Couldn't hurt. Let's give that a shot. A lot of quick saving going to be happening to try and avoid any more substantial backtracking if the game crashes again. I guess this being what it is, it should be when the game crashes again. Just fall down and here. Yeah. was alive when I left. It's all that counts. Gotta flip it so that default for the new PNG tuber is hat on. Well, what the hell's 95% then? Maybe I'll there you go. There's the ender root. Let's head up the hill here and items. As I said, we'll head up the hill here, grab that last ingredient, and run back down the hill and get the crafting tutorial done. Big ass scorpion. Am I looking for up here? Well, that's him. He must be further away than he looks. Oh, he's definitely close and ugly. Got you right in the float fly backside. Keep out. All right. Clump, clump, clump. Run down the hill. Oh, it's going the wrong damn way. No. Oh crap! She's at her campfire. She's not back there. Data. I forgot she's like halfway the next town, randomly. You can camp up here. Look, practically in Prim. Where the heck is she? Here you go. Healing powder's good. I'm sure you didn't. All right, there's the map. Gonna fast travel back to. Yeah, we'll just run up the hill. Who's this guy? Why aren't you going to go save your girl? Bests. On the ridge past the broken radio tower. This is such an ambush. Broken tower. Gecko. We no head now. I guess this is the right ridge to go save that guy's girl. Oh, there's so many of them. This gonna suck. Come on. Well, while the 10mm was great while it lasted. Shoot him up. Yay, I leveled up. Pick a point and repair. Science. I got 11 to do. What's survival? That's good. Bear trap. That's just rude. Ammo's good. I'm gonna be shooting this kid in the head when I get back down there. Hope after all that he now we'll fast travel because that was bigger pain than it needed to be. I'm gonna stop it here for this episode before I go in and talk to Trudy. Gonna finish putting on all my mods, put the right clothes, get a hat, all that good stuff. And then I'll just pick it up right from here, just wearing it with all the mods loaded and ready to go for the next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.